going on, everybody? Joseph Hadid here for Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your news, your local community. Good morning, sports family, and thank you for joining us on this Friday, October 28, 2022, ladies and gentlemen. And hopefully everybody had a productive week. Thank you for being a part with us. Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your sports, your news, your local community, your podcast for all the latest, wherever you may be across the world or country, for all the latest sports updates. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to recap what transpired after this epic long week that just occurred. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start off with some baseball as the World Series is set between the Houston Astros and the Philadelphia Phillies. That are position by position breakdown. So we're going to give you the position by position breakdown here between the Phillies and the Houston Astros, which will be starting later on Friday evening. 8:03 it will be the first pitching time, ladies and gentlemen, in the best of 7 series in the Fall Classic. The Astros and the Phillies previously met in October, ladies and gentlemen, way back in the year 1980 in the NLCS. That was a long time ago, back when the LCS was a best of 5. The Phils won it 3-2 en route to the franchise's first World Series crown, back when the Astros were still in the senior circuit. They crossed over in 2013, but ladies and gentlemen, they crossed over back in 2013. They went over from the National League to the American League. Back when Dusty Baker was a Silver Slugger winner for the Dodgers and not a silver-haired skipper for the Stros. While the Stros have tried all season to squeeze some offense out of the catching spot, they traded for Christian Vasquez to pair with Martin Maldonado. The Phillies have continued to comfortably slot JT Realmuto into the heart of the order. Houston values the defense and game calling it gets from its catchers, but Realmuto provides the best caught stealing percentage in MLB, 44.1 percentage, along with an 8.20 OPS in the regular season, and 10 hits and 2 homers so far this postseason. He's the best he's the best backstop in the game. Ultimately, though, he just can't shake the quality of the Astros pitching depth and their experience on this particular stage. That will allow Houston to finally overtake an NL East team in the Fall Classic after falling to the Nationals in 2019 and the Braves last year. Third time's the charm, and Dusty gets his ring. So, ladies and gentlemen, pretty much it goes to show you that, ladies and gentlemen, when the Houston Astros faced both teams from the National League East, the Atlanta Braves and the Nationals, they were 0-2 against them. Will third time be the charm for Dusty Baker and the Houston Astros? Well, the prediction is out there that the Houston Astros are the favorite for Dusty Baker to finally get his ring, as third time could be the charm as he goes against another National League East team, the Philadelphia Phillies. Alright, Phil Kessel breaks the NHL's Ironman record by playing his 990th consecutive game. Congratulations to him. The 35-year-old American surpasses the mark set by Philadelphia Flyers defensive man Keith Yedel last season. Kessel started his streak in November of 2009 in his first game with the Toronto Maple Leafs. He also scored his 400th career goal, ladies and gentlemen, that is, as the Golden Knights claimed a 4-2 win at the San Jose Sharks on Tuesday. Having retired after last season, Yandel, 36, had become the NHL's Ironman record holder when he reached his 965 game in a row in January, passing Doug Jarvis' record. Kessel's 990 game streak has covered his time with the Maple Leafs, the Pittsburgh Penguins, the Arizona Coyotes, and the Golden Knights, who he signed for in August. Alright, as Russell Westbrook is hitting rock bottom, ladies and gentlemen, John Morant and Jayson Tatum are taking off. If this isn't Russell Westbrook's rock bottom, how bad can this get? That's the question. He's opened the season shooting 28%. He is 1 for 12 from the three-point line, ladies and gentlemen. After an efficient opening night, he's 4 for 26 over his last 2 games, which includes an 0 for 11 showing against the Clippers, in which he said afterward he played solid because he tried as hard as he could. The Russian court upholds the WNBA star Brittney Griner's 9-year prison sentence. A Russian court on Tuesday rejected an appeal by U.S. basketball star Brittney Griner of her 9-year prison sentence for drug possession, a step that could move her closer to a possible high-stakes prisoner swap between Moscow and Washington. The 8-time All-Star center with the WNBA's Phoenix Mercury and a 2-time Olympic gold medalist was convicted August 4th after police said they found vape canisters containing cannabis oil in her luggage at Moscow's Sheremetyevo Airport, ladies and gentlemen, that is. Griner, 32 years of age, was not at the Moscow's regional court hearing, but appeared via a video link from a penal colony outside the capital where she is held. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, which MLS team could sign Cristiano Ronaldo? While the uncertainty about the future of Cristiano Ronaldo continues to grow, given his likely departure from Manchester United, some clubs have already set their sights on in the Portuguese striker, signing the 5-time Ballon d'Or winner in 2023 would no doubt be one of the shocks of the summer. Although at the moment the most likely option and Ronaldo's current aspiration is to stay in European football. Some MLS teams have started to sound like possible the possible options, with possibly Inter Miami being one of them, the most viable right now. According to Kevin Baxter of the LA Times, the 2 teams from Los Angeles could be added as possible options for Cristiano Ronaldo. However, for the signing of the Portuguese star to materialize, a long series of demands and variables would have to be agreed upon. Alright, 5 NFL free agents who could help fuel, ladies and gentlemen, the 2022 playoff runs. Alteration is starting to take its toll on the 2022 NFL season. Plenty of projected contenders are slumping because of injuries, and areas that lacked depth on these rosters are starting to be exposed. While some clubs will try to swing deals to reinforce their lineups before the upcoming trade deadline passes, others will be reaching out to free agents who can patch holes without costing much. Although there aren't any superstars on the open market, and most of the veterans without a deal are limited in some form. There are several, ladies and gentlemen, notable options available who could jump in and help in a big way. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Stephen A. Smith, the alternate NBA broadcast, has explained. ESPN, ladies and gentlemen, is bringing ESPN is bringing Stephen A. Smith's scalding hot takes and analysis to its live basketball coverage, starting with Wednesday's Eastern Conference matchup between the Bucks and the Nets. So, ladies and gentlemen, this past Wednesday, the Bucks and the Nets squared off. NBA in Stephen A's World, a new alternate broadcast, will be available to watch for a few NBA games this season. The show will feature not only Smith's commentary, but also guest appearances and online interaction to the audience. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, Stephen A. Smith, ladies and gentlemen, again, he brought his analysis and hot takes this past Wednesday, and he did it between the Bucks and the Brooklyn Nets, ladies and gentlemen. So Stephen A. Smith is doing some interesting new moves in the NBA picture, nonetheless. All right, Barry Trotz, ladies and gentlemen, says coaching Canadian NHL teams comes with a different pressure. Barry Trotz is considered by many to be the best coach not actively employed by an NHL team. And the former Stanley Cup winner has some ideas on where he may end up next. Trotz was fired by the New York Islanders after the 2021-2022 season, in a decision that was shocking to most insiders and analysts, given he had steered the team to consecutive third-round playoff appearances in 2020 and 2021. The 60-year-old is perhaps best known for winning the Stanley Cup with the Washington Capitals in 2018, and is regarded as a master defensive tactician. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for this week. I will see you on this Sunday's live podcast to bring you NFL coverage, college football coverage, Major League Baseball playoff coverage, NBA basketball. For all the latest, ladies and gentlemen, tune in this Sunday for the sports updates. Again, this is Worldwide Sport Updates, ladies and gentlemen. Always subscribe to our channel, share it out, subscribe, like it, share it, comment. Ladies and gentlemen, let Worldwide Sports Updates be known for what Worldwide Sport Updates is all about. When you miss all the sports, ladies and gentlemen, for the latest sports updates, when you miss them, tune into our YouTube channel for all the latest sports updates, ladies and gentlemen. Till then, enjoy this weekend. Enjoy your Friday and your Saturday. Hit the like button. Subscribe again, ladies and gentlemen. This is Joseph Hadid for Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your sports, your news, your local community. Have a great Friday and Saturday. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you on this Sunday's live podcast. Till then, stay blessed and enjoy. Take care. Bye-bye for now.